I'm Adam, and I like racing games.
Yes, you do. We've gone too long without you sitting
It's been
here.
a long time.
Yeah, I think the
it's
last
been
thing
a really long time.
it was like a Forza or some sort of split-second-y type
Oh
game.
God, that was probably like last year.
But you came in with something really neat looking on the Switch. What is this game?
This is VirtuaRacing. This is the latest Sega Ages game. You know, Sega Ages, how they're kind of like bringing back old Sega games. M2, the studio that does it, just experts at like games, and they rebuild them for the Switch. And VirtuaRacing is the latest one. Now, it's not available in the US yet, which is interesting because I had to go to the Japanese eShop store to download this game.
Yeah, this took some doing. It's actually not as hard as you think.
It's not that difficult. Really, all you have to do is just go in your web browser and make a Japanese account. And like, I bought a card from PlayAsia, so I'd have funds on it. But once I did that, I got the game, and it's all in English. So,
Sounds like you have a feature ready to write for that.
yeah, I wouldn't say that too loudly because then someone might make me do it. But here in the safe space of the streaming room, sure.
Yeah, listen, we're here to create content, either written or in video. Adam, let's race some cars.
All right, so I'm gonna get back into a race now. I'm actually at the end of a race.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this is the best kind of racing game you could play in 1992. That's how old this game is.
Yeah, but it's completely like upscaled to 1080. This looks really nice.
Right, yeah, and because it's like all flat shaded polygons and like nothing's textured, it actually like ages really well. In a way a lot of like old 3D games don't.
Yeah, because it looks like they actually put some work into this. Would you consider this a remaster, or
this
is
is
completely
totally
done from the ground
so
up?
it was based on the source code. Apparently they had to like find this is hilarious. They had to like find the source code for this game, and once they got it, they like kind of rebuilt it for the Switch, and it's very accurate, but it's also like 60 frames per second.
Did a little.
Yeah, this is hilarious because you can just see like these like character models from like the early 90s are just
Wow.
It's very interesting because the whole process of making this game was totally different than what you would do today with a 3D game. Like, instead of triangles for polygons, they actually use squares and like, yeah, it's so weird.
That's
but I
amazing.
love it.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I like that soothing game over. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man. All right, let's do a race.
I have to enter my name in. There we go.
Perfect. Ada. Love it.
Not my fastest time. It's okay. It's like having an arcade in the palm of your hand.
And how much was this game?
You are. I think it's like $10. Equivalent of $10. Yes. Oh, actually, I have to go back.
No, that's fine.
This rate. So one thing that's really interesting about this is in the original, you could do. I mean, in the arcades, they would have 8 cabinets hooked up with each other. You could have 8-player multiplayer. They brought that to the Switch.
No way.
So you can have up to 8 people on the same screen, and that is whether you're docked on a TV or just on the Switch handheld. So you can have 8 Joy-Cons, and it's actually hilarious. Like, if you see a picture of like 8 different screens,
It just looks like this really weird like Brady Bunch.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, am I in this? All right.
Yes, you are in. What you want to do is you want to hit the Y. I guess it will be the Y button. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. We're choosing the same course.
And then to select it, let's do beginner. You're gonna want to hit what would be the A button, so the X button.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can imagine this is 2 side by side, like.
Oh man, I'm ready. Let me move those wheels. Through blue, let's do this. Oh, this is awesome. Anything else I should know about the controls?
A goes.
Oh no!
Brakes. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the
Oh, you're gonna.
collision
Okay, we're gonna race dirty. Okay.
in this game
That's
is
cool.
not. I can actually fix that for next
No,
race.
it's fine. It's fine.
You can make it so you can just go through the other cars.
Oh no. I feel like this is more challenging. All right, you ready to the bridge? Do some power drifting here.
There are these weird little like tunes that play when you go through a checkpoint.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But it doesn't like have a soundtrack all the time.
Yeah, this game is weird. I like it.
I mean, it's if you know Daytona USA or Sega Rally, this was what started it all for Sega. This was before those 2 games, and before this, you had like hard drive-in and like winning run. You had these like stunt race FX. You had these like weird 3D games that were really slow. This one was the first one to actually like be really fast and smooth, like play normally. Oh, you can also change the view if you hit the top button on the D-pad, or not D-pad, buttons.
Oh, cool.
You can
Nice
zoom
helicopter
way
view.
out. Yeah. You can even get inside the cockpit.
Oh, I'm right behind you.
Nauseating place. You can go into a pit lane
And do what?
and get your car fixed. I think. Nope. Alright, it's not happening. You can do that in single player.
And in single player, there's a fuel consumption and like wear and tear on tires.
So
or
you
anything
can
like that?
you can do like a regular like 5-lap race where there's no like fuel or anything like that, or you can do like a 20-lap endurance race
Ooh,
where
nice.
where you can pit, change tires, whatnot. Fuel actually isn't a thing, but your tires will degrade and the car gets really.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know how to
This
brake.
guy's getting
Not cool. I don't know how to brake.
The bottom button.
Okay.
It was normally the B button. We're playing this as like two separate Joy-Cons, so it's kind of hard to communicate which buttons are what.
Also, I will never get used to the joystick being in the center of a Joy-Con. It's
Yeah,
not
you got
great
the bad
placement.
one. The right Joy-Con is definitely the worst to have. Because the spacing's off. Sliding by me again. Trying to box you out.
I see that.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, we died.
No.
No, we're fine. I'm fine.
I don't think we're gonna make it to the next checkpoint.
Oh,
you're,
right.
You're gonna win. You won.
Yes! Look at that. I've never raced before. This is excellent.
This could be the beginning of a beautiful career for you. A lot of success and.
I just like that it kept all the kind of like arcade presentation for this. It's kind of incredible.
Yeah, I mean it's straight up an arcade port. They just made 60 frames and 1080p. So pretty faithful.
Which looks really nice.
Yeah, let's go to the bridge one.
This one, Bay Bridge?
Yep.
Sure.
His stuff out. It's like press the button to change the view.
Oh man. And it's just those three courses, right?
Yeah, it's just those 3 tracks. So VirtuaRacing is this weird history where it's been re-released a bunch of times, but each time they would like screw up a different aspect of the game. They would add things sometimes though, but this is literally just like the arcade original, pretty bare bones. The thing is though,
Oh, really?
I find it pretty addicting though because there are leaderboards for tracks and everything, and you can compare your times to the best in the world, and every time has a replay associated with it. So if you want to see like what the best players in Japan are doing right now, like it's crazy how good some of these guys are.
Also, this island is floating.
Yeah, well, it was 1992, George. They couldn't make islands that were non-floating.
Yeah, and I also feel like this camera angle maybe wasn't in the game because I feel like I'm pulled too far back.
It was in the game, but you can change that.
No, I just kind of dig it.
What's pretty funny is that like back in the day they didn't have the power to have like all the draw distance and everything, so you wouldn't really be able to see the track until you were right in front of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I just like how the wheels are like octagonal.
Yeah. These were the only shapes we had.
Exactly.
New shapes were not invented until the late 90s. Oh. As an internet fact.
Yeah, so
my
hopefully
God.
this will be out in the soon. Sega Ages games usually takes a couple to support them. Although there's really nothing they have to do. Like this is, if you go to the Japanese eShop, buy it now. It's all in English, so totally easy.
And what else did you say they had in the Sega Ages store?
They have what they have. They have Game Grounds. They have Sonic.
Cool.
They have Outrun. Like the Outrun port's really good. That's another really good one. SC Zone, maybe? It's an ongoing series.
Awesome.
Sega Ages. And the developer that makes the Sega Ages games, M2, they port these games, and they do such an amazing job. Like, what they actually did for this game and also for Outrun was they took songs from like other games in the series and like redid them in the style of like what the arcade machine could do.
Oh.
So it's
cool.
almost like a remix, but like a D mix. I
Yeah,
guess you could
like
call
just
it.
using the same tools they did
using
back
the
then.
tools that they would have had in like 1990.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So they're really faithful to. I think you. Oh no!
Yes,
You're gonna win the game. You
yes.
boxed me out. Oh man. I'm looking really bad.
Gotta run out the clock. Damn.
Well, we have one more track, so
All right.
I could come back.
Well, that last track looks kind of bananas. So
It's crazy.
that'll be the track I lose on.
It's crazy.
That's totally fine. Hey.
Oh, that's pretty funny. When you don't start, you get that screen.
The VR boot girl.
Probably won't
Hold on.
really fly today. Hit the Y button.
Is this one?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, whoop.
Ah.
Oh, nonsense.
There we go.
Too much Yoshi.
Too much Yoshi.
Gonna be the title of my book.
Your life's memoir.
All right. Oh, lady, get out of there! You're gonna get hurt. Your umbrella, like. Oh, it's over. I was distracted by the umbrella lady.
All these purple cars.
Oh, you jerk.
I don't think they're even like driven by actual people.
So, what's your take on this game so far? That you spent some time with it.
Oh, I love it. I'm a huge fan of like old arcade racing games, and Sega's, in my opinion, were always the best. And VirtuaRacing, it's not my favorite Sega racer, but it's a good one, and it's also like incredibly important for like gaming history, in my opinion. I mean, this came out of the same period as like Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
You know, which is obviously like one of the most important fighting games of all time, and like the first really good 3D one. So yeah, I love it. It's still really playable. It's still a lot of fun. You know, I wouldn't say if you're a type of person who like want features and stuff, like this isn't gonna do it for you. But if you,
Because it's so true to
it's so true and it's so retro and just like bare bones. But if you enjoy just like very simple like old school arcade racing, like Daytona Ridge Race or something like that, like this is great. It's a really great port. And playing it a lot since it came out last week. I also like I like it. I like it more than Outrun because Outrun, like, don't get me wrong, like Outrun's enjoyable and like the music's amazing, but like it's kind of those like 2D sprite scaler racing games. It's kind of hard to see like what's in front of you and like really kind of sneaks up on you. Like
Yeah, because there's definitely some like camera tricks happening.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like you're
yeah.
running a course. It just feels like pictures are getting like the background's just getting bigger as you race through.
yeah, because that's the way they had to do it back in the day. So, I mean, I love Outrun, like I said, but this is more my speed. But yeah, I would love to see them bring like Sega Rally or an old Ridge Racer on the Switch. That would be big up. Always here for any old arcade racing games.
Yeah, we're big Ridge Racer advocates. And when we reviewed the PlayStation Classic, we were happy to see that going
Yes,
on there.
that might have been the last thing I did on the stream. But
right,
we played R4 Type 4, which like which on an amazing game, honestly my favorite video game ever. But on the PlayStation Classic, it was terrible. PlayStation Classic is not a good one. By no means. Although apparently they're giving them away at Best Buy if you buy PS4 Pro. Just get a free PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, right now they're just kind of door jammers. They just need them out.
It's sort of ridiculous. And I mean, like, to get one for free, like I put it on my desk or something. That looks pretty.
I got one here in the lab somewhere. It's just
Yeah.
it just looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Oh no! Oh, that's a good wipeout.
I think it's safe to say I have this one in the bag, but I don't know if I'm going to finish. I think finishing is something I can do.
Oh, look out! Come on, 7 C's. Oh.
7 C's.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by this.
Gonna make it! I made it! Oh wait, no, there's one more lap or I'm screwed. Oh, this isn't gonna happen. There's actually 2 more laps. We're just doing really bad.
Yeah, I spun out way too many times. Also, I was trying to cut through the grass and it did not let me.
The grass will just make you spin in this game. It's not what you're.
All right.
I'm happy with that.
Well,
I feel like I redeemed myself a little bit.
You
know?
that was some quality racing by
I tried to anyway.
By our resident racer, Adam.
But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this game. There's really not much more than that. I mean, it's just a fun little arcade racer.
All right, so we'll put in the notes exactly how to get this game, but it's through the Japanese store. What's the name of this again? Is VirtuaRacing?
VirtuaRacing Sega Ages.
Sega Ages.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Adam.
Thanks for letting me play my weird old games on the stream.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. The Race fans.
Later.
VR, 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 VR.